same Ekman-Larsson's like 34 and he's playing 1 million minutes. Like they just don't have anyone else.
Well, and that's, again, we'll talk about the trade plans for a long time because the trade deadline is not tomorrow. It's weeks away. But those are the decisions that have to be made. Like a guy like Ekman-Larsson, you still have term, the dollar amount, but are you risking it falling off a cliff before you trade him? I think that's a big part of the conversation where I could reason with, hey, you want Ekman-Larsson to, if you're retooling and you want to get back into the dance next year, he'd be helpful in that. Sure. But you're risking the wheels falling off, and hey, you could have got really good value at the trade deadline last year.
How much value do you think he had?
I think you get a very good, very good is relative, but
I'm a little dubious. 2 more years
for who? For
Ekman-Larsson. Like I've heard, like everyone's like they can just have first round picks for all you guys.
I think.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
Well, I think Ekman-Larsson would be close to a first round pick. I think that's got to be the ask for sure.
Depends on. Yeah, go ahead, Brian.
Well, he's a cup winner. He's got term. It's not a rental.
But that could be good or bad, right?
Sure. But again, it could be, hey, this guy, we're bringing him in. Maybe the Leafs eat some of it. I doubt they would.
His contract's fine.
But his contract's really good. He's a guy that plays pretty tough, plays pretty chippy. Yep. He's very comfortable in the playoffs. Like, if you're not thinking you can get that, then how are you selling it? Because, again, I look at Brandon Carlo, which the Leafs got fleeced. I mean, there's no other way to put it. The trade's going to look worse and worse and worse. I get he's a right shot and he was younger, and they ate some of the money. But Carlo is not a better player than Ekman-Larsson.
No, but
they got Minton in a first.
They overpaid though, clearly.
Well, then you got that's what I'm saying. The Leafs have to find the next team that is desperate. Because in the moment, teams are desperate. Like the Leafs in the moment. We're not thinking of the future.
You're right. They traded first round.
They're like, we got to get going. Yeah, we think we can win a cup. We're doing it here. I think that's what gets. Right. I guess my point is you lose sight of that.
Good point.
That there are teams out there that are not thinking of the future.
You're right.
They are thinking,
and they get to deadline day and they're just like, oh, we got to get someone. Here you go.
Got to have a top 4 defenseman or a 4 or someone that's got pedigree in the playoffs. You're my guy. Fine, I'll pay it. And that's what the Leafs have to do.
My worry, though, is I don't think Ekman-Larsson's a 4. I think he won a cup as a 5-6, right? And that's where he would fall on a lot of these teams that would be acquiring him. So I don't know if a first would be in the mix, but I think you could get something. What if you got a young prospect? What if you got a good young player? Like I think sometimes the thing is I look at these teams that were in the retooling situation. Look at what Montreal did. It's like Chicago's like, we got to move away from Kirby Dach. So we'll take him. Young centerman. Ottawa goes and gets a young centerman in Dylan Cousins. For Josh Norris, it's 1-for-1 per se, for the most part. I know there was a defenseman involved in it, but for me, I look at it. These players have value, to your point, Brian. I'm not sure what the value is. It depends on – it's really what the other teams are willing to pay.
That's
if
what I'm saying.
Multiple bidders for OEL or somebody like that, a McCabe, then you got to look at it. I think everything's on the table. You decide who you want to move forward with if you are going to trade players, and then everybody else says, hey, we're listening.